Hello and welcome to Beacon Hill Meadow Garden, and it's Chelsea week, and I hope like me you're enjoying the TV coverage and getting lots of inspiration for your garden where we are spending all our time at the moment. For me, Chelsea has been an important part in my calendar, my floral calendar, where I have competed for over 20 years and have managed by hook or by crook to notch up around 12 RHS medals, which still are very, very precious and very, very important to me. So I have to mark Chelsea Week even from my own garden here in Kent, and I've dug up an old structure that was made with my best friend Sue Phillips, and you can tell how well it's made because it's over 10 years old and it's still going strong. And so, with the air of make, do and mend, I've moved it and I'm going to show it to you with some absolutely gorgeous flowers that I've been able to get from my supplier. In the centre, I've put in a racket of soaked foam and already made a start with the Kentia palm, which give us a nice tropical base for our exhibit. Then, going straight in with the ultra special Gloriosa. What better flower to be using in this special week? I heard recently an interview with the wonderful Joanna Lumley about her visits to Chelsea and why she thought it was so special. And she said because Chelsea has a spiritual element, which I've never ever thought of before. But I think it's really, really true that when you enter Chelsea, go through those bull ring doors at the front of the show, you can experience something really, truly gorgeous and, of course, massively inspirational. The Gloriosa are already creating a light and airy feel to this design. And with a few just of the heads, they really are a glorious flower, dare I say it. So putting those just inside to the centre of the design and keeping it with that summery tropical feel that we really do need, which is a good contrast to the birch construction that we have to house our design. And now some gorgeous roses. A lot of people say to me, what's your favourite flower? Well, I have to say I'm very fickle, but roses, certainly at this time of year, as the garden ones begin to appear and open out, they really do give a brilliant, gorgeous explosion of colour and, of course, in some cases, fragrance. And that's the thing that we really do enjoy with the garden roses, is that fragrance. There's often found some on our kitchen table that have just had to creep in and make their way indoors. So putting in our roses into our design, again keeping with the bright and colourful theme of the yellows and that tinge of red with the Gloriosa, really begin to create something absolutely special. I always regarded Chelsea as my local flower show when I lived in London. Now that I live in Kent, of course, it's not quite my local flower show, but it's still one that I like to visit and one day hope to exhibit again and experience the blood, sweat and tears and trauma that goes into exhibiting at Chelsea. If you don't have those blood, sweat and tears, then I don't think you qualify for a gold. But it's still a wonderful opportunity to showcase our talents in a wonderful, unique surroundings. And I like the fact that it's only there for a few days, a week long, a year in the planning, and a week long, and then it's gone, just disappeared. Into our design I've got some of the Mini, the small gerbera, again picking up that theme within our design, giving us a different form, putting those in the centre. That, ladies and gentlemen, was the hound, which is signalling, I think, probably that the postman's arrived, but we'll ignore that. We won't edit, we'll just continue with our design to the end. To give us a little bit of drama, I've got these spooky little plant stems, which is the Crispidia, which give us a slight, again, different texture, but also I'm going to chop those off. A little funky aspect to our design, which I hope you are enjoying. Popping those into our soaked foam. Remember, if you're using foam, and with this warm weather, make sure it's hydrated at all times, and that will sustain the life of your flowers. And just making that nice and dramatic for our design. I don't want to overfill, I just want to keep it natural and gorgeous. So from me here at Beacon Hill, my name's Mig Kimpton, and it's been a pleasure to share and celebrate the wonderful RHS Chelsea Flower Show.